Anglers Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. Time for the manager's show. We're actually in the press box because outside it's raining a little bit. Schiff,
it's a little wet outside right now.
What's the most difficult part about getting your team ready for a game when you don't know when or if it's going to start? Baseball players tend to be creatures of habit.
Oh yeah, focus. They've got to focus. But it's tough. You're wondering what's going on, just like we are, and we're certainly hoping to try to start this one at 7:30. It's starting to rain harder right now, and it looks like, as we looked on the radar, it's going to rain like this for another half hour or so, I think. So, we're hoping we can play. We'll try to do everything we can because we certainly don't. You want to get Hyannis drove up here. Let's try to play because we don't want to back ourselves up with playing 12, 15 games in a row anyway.
Yeah, you had a game rained out yesterday, and usually in this league, you play a lot of games in a row, but you're at a risk of going 2 days without a game and then playing a lot of games in a row. Is that something that's really hard for these players?
Well, it's they're accustomed to it. They're baseball players. They've been rained out before, and they've played on wet fields. So the big thing is just right now, let's when we start, if we start, to focus in and forget about the late, forget about it's a little wet, and let's play ball.
If we do start, Michael Wagner is going to be your starter, a closer in the regular season, but pitching coach Scott Winterburn raves about his control. Do you think he has a chance to be a premier starter in this league?
I don't know I don't want to use the word premier for anybody, but Mike's got a chance to be a very good starter. He's got all the makeup to do that. He's got all the pitches to do that. We'll just see what happens. San Diego is hoping for him to be their number one starter next spring, and that's why he's going to be starting for us. It's on a recommendation of them, and of course there's a great tie between San Diego and us. Rich Hill and I coached together for 3 years, and Tyler Kincaid was 5 years my assistant, so they trust us.
Tomorrow you start a 3-game road trip, and this is the last home game. What's the toughest part about keeping your team focused on a game like tonight where they might just want to get through 5 innings and then they have to worry about going on the road for 3 straight days?
Well, I think that's a big deal. It's not like we're going to go spend time in Chicago and then Los Angeles. We're fine. They need to focus on tonight's game first, take care of business here, and then worry about our extended road trip to Bourne and where else we going? Oh, I hate Falmouth. Bad. Sorry, Falmouth people, but don't like that road trip. I love Jeff Trundy, my favorite coach in the Cape Cod League, but can't stand going to Falmouth. You just can't get there from here. The traffic's brutal. It's a Friday. Great scheduling, super job. Let's just back up the traffic even further. It's just classic. So, where's the other one?
The other one's Bourne Thursday and then Brewster tomorrow.
Oh, Brewster's fine. See, we go right across the street as far as I'm concerned. So that's okay.
All right, thanks a lot, Schiff. Good luck if we play tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, Falmouth.
Schiff giving his opinions on other Cape League towns. Back to you, Chris.